So our Paul Koback. Now, me, the reporter, didn't go with him this time, so we're going to actually going to have Paul kind of host his own little segment, and he's going to be there in permanent communication with us on the set in Studio One. We will be communicating with him, and he'll be communicating with us, bringing you something fascinating going on downtown Hamilton. They've torn down a building, and of course Paul went and started poking around, finding all these dead bodies. And this right across the street from the old Eaton Center.
No way, Paul found dead bodies?
Yeah, amazing. So, okay, so, hey Paul, where are you? What's going on?
Well, hello Bill. I'm standing right now at Rebecca and James Street, where there was a church between 1842 and 1863 with about 575 bodies buried right over here. Before Hamilton was actually a city, they still had churches everywhere. And back in 1842 until 1863, there was a 25-yard by 30-yard church standing in behind this Caterpillar. And the bodies were buried right here.
How do you know?
Oh, I was walking around with my dowsing rod, which I have to suddenly try and makeshift one occasionally, but they work. And it shows me the radiation field coming from the body straight up. That's why, as fast as I can walk, that's as fast as I can find bodies. A few days ago, they probably noticed my walking around, and they put up this shield over the fence so they wouldn't see all the bones being excavated from the earth here. Careful right here. Gotta spin around this way. Whoa. Holy shit. Uh-oh. Be careful. They moved it back another 10 feet, Bill, and that's when they're gonna start hitting the bones. Another 10 feet this way. Okay, I'm probably walking over a body right now, Bill, so hello, here's one right here. Here's the feet, and here's the head. And this person was buried here back in the 1800s. It's just that this person is about 6 feet underneath me or something.
Wow.
Holy shit, what happened here? Take a photo. Oh, that's brutal. No matter who you work for, that shouldn't happen. It's probably kids or something. What these workers operating this machinery probably don't understand, but maybe in some other job site they've encountered such a situation where they're about to dig up where people were buried. They're about to dig up skeletons. There's going to be bones flying all over the place here.
All around you?
Yeah, it's just right here. Once they dig another 10 feet here, Bill, they're going to start noticing lots of calcium. Okay, Bill. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to show you where the church originally was for these burial plots. It's about 25 yards by 30 yards. Okay, this is the corner of this church that was built in 1842. It's approximately 30 yards this way by 25 yards this way. I can't remember where the bodies start here. here's where the feet are anyways. The heads are pointed towards the north.
How many do you think there are there?
Well, the mathematics, what is it? 25 plots times 23 bodies. Oh, the construction crew, usually in downtown areas, when there's no history involved, they don't usually dig up skeletons from what used to be people. But I'm standing over more than 500 bodies right here, buried in the 1800s. On to you, Bill.
Wow. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, it's yeah, he was snooping around there. He first find all the dead bodies, and then he calls me and says we gotta film this. But in the meantime, the day after he was snooping around there, the construction crew put up all these barricades around the site because there was a security guard there, saw him going around there with his dowsing rod. So now there's like 8-foot barricades. 8-foot barricades can never keep a Cadillac Bill reporter out. No way. Paul just slipped right through those barricades like they were nothing.
He found them bones.
Yeah, yeah. We're going to our reporter in England. Yeah, we've got our own reporter in England, Dom Chambers, and there he is.
I'm Dom, and I'm in the middle of the historic city of Wells, and this wonderful edifice is a very typical British late medieval building, which kind of sticks out a little bit. Lots of small little window panes there. But on it is the Union flag, known affectionately as the Union Jack, and it gives me an opportunity to say how that came about. Now, what happened was the Tudor Queen Elizabeth I didn't have any children, so the crown passed to her nearest Protestant relative, who was the King of Scotland, James VI of Scotland. And he basically thought this was a tremendous opportunity, took the money and ran. Came paddling down to Westminster and never really went back to Scotland, but he was a great propagandist, and he decided to create Great Britain as we know it, certainly until recently. And what he did was he invited a competition to combine the flags of Wales, Scotland and England, and that is the result. This was the winner of the competition. It's been an emblem of Great Britain ever since. Now, how long we're going to be flying this flag for is an entirely different matter. With Brexit, with the Scots voting for independence possibly, that is a subject for another occasion, but for the moment that is the Union flag of this country. For the Cadillac Bill Show, I'm Dom.
All right, so Daniel Lanois is right now signing albums. He's very busy. I just want to see if we can talk to him just for about Hamilton.
Yeah, your mom's the coolest. Your mom is so cool. Awesome.
Dan, can I just ask you about Hamilton?
All right, man. Hamilton is the best, man.
Yeah.
Toronto's only catching up to the thing that was always good.
Are you coming back here to live at any point?
Well, my mother lives in Dundas, so, you know.
My mum lives in Dundas too.
Okay, I thought we had something in common. Yeah, I come here regularly, see my mom and hang out a little bit. But, hey, man, it's feeling the same to me as it ever did. Just getting better all the time.
Oh, that's
yeah, man. We had it kept secret for a while, but, you know, buy up those houses now before the Torontonians come in.
Hey, Dan, what's Acme Paint?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, bro.
Acme Paint Company, that's what I want to find out about.
We got
Do you remember the address that you were growing up in?
311 Rabina.
Is it still there?
Dan, what's Acme Paint about?
It's our motorcycle club.
Motorcycle.
Acme Paint Co. is a motorcycle club. We only got 4 members and only 2 ride, but we're getting there.
Cool. I want to join that. Again, I got to get a motorcycle. In fact, I got to learn how to ride a motorcycle.